entrepreneurs, welcome back to my channel. If you are also a 9 to 5er that is using your 9 to 5 to fund your business, then this is the channel for you. Here on this channel we discuss mindset, balance, and 9 to 5 life. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you to everyone that has still been rocking with me since day one. I truly appreciate all the love and support. If you are new here, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe, because here on this channel we share our truest, authentic self. We support each other. So yeah. So this topic this week is going to be about childhood trauma and getting out of survival mode and into the present moment where you're able to create and express yourself authentically. If you are a child that has been wounded and is stuck in the what's the word I'm looking for? Survival mode, stuck in PTSD, if you've had parents with narcissism that is making it really hard for you to step into your true potential, this is the channel for you. I wrote a whole book about this, okay? I am also a survivor child of narcissism and sexual abuse at the age of 5 to about 8 years old. I am totally aware of knowing what it's like to not be able to truly step into your power without feeling shameful, without feeling guilt around it. Because see, when you are growing up in a hostile environment as a child, this makes it very hard for you to even fathom what life is like in a peaceful state. So you're always in survival mode up until your adult years, where you are on your own and you have to figure things out. This is where it kind of gets complicated. As I've gone through my spiritual journey, awakening, and it's a long journey, that's all I'm going to say, but it's been a great one because I'm learning so much, and being able to really look at it from a different perspective in a positive light is really going to shift your mindset to be able to grow through it and heal through it the way that you need to. First and foremost, I want to say that you are loved and you are supported here on my channel, and I'm going to give you some tips today to really own your power and step back into who you are and who you're meant to be as a human being, as a light being, as a spiritual worker, as a child of God, whatever you may call yourself. You are here for a reason and you have a purpose, and I'm going to explain. If you are a child of narcissism, or if you're a child of sexual abuse, or any type of trauma, period, you are special. You are so special because you have the ability to heal. So hiding who you are because of the shame and guilt is really not helping us on the planet, because we know that you have magic within you. You have a power of God within you that is supposed to be shared amongst the rest of us, because you're special. You're very special. And tapping into your truest potential is such a great thing. And it may not feel like it when you're being attacked, or when the guilt and shame comes in and reminds you that you're not capable or you're not deserving of these things. But I'm telling you, it's in that mix of the hurricane where you find your truest magic. You are special and you are meant to shine your light amongst the rest. I made a quote. The quote says, "Stop giving small doses to yourself. Get them high off love, off the frequency of you and what you have to offer to this world." Because like I said, we are all special in our own way, and you don't see it, but everybody else does. And once you do see it, you will step into your truest potential of who you are meant to be on this planet. And I'm going to show you some tips, and I'm going to share some of the things that I have learned along my journey so that you can do the same thing. If you are one of these people that shares parts of yourself over on TikTok and over on Instagram and over on Facebook and over on Snapchat, but you take pieces of you and you don't give them your full you, this is for you. This is for you. You are being called to share all of you in one platform and express it, because that is where you are going to tap into your magic, and that is where you are going to open up infinite amount of abundance. Being nervous to share all of you in one spot because you're afraid of how one may perceive the whole you. Listen, that is your superpower, and you need to learn to step fully in to who you are, completely 100%, because that is your magic. One more thing before I give you some special tips on how to tap into your special powers. Number one, if you are a survivor of narcissism, you may have the fear surrounding expressing your light. And here's why. Here's why you're scared to express your truest potential to the world. Somewhere in your mind or in your head, you have told yourself that expressing your truest light and your self-love to the world is narcissistic. We've heard this word floating around a lot, but if you aren't a survivor of narcissism, you have no idea what narcissist really is. You cannot suffocate yourself in a way to where you're not truly living up to your truest potential because of what your parents did to you. Getting out of survival mode means tapping back into your senses, tapping back into the present moment, tapping into the 5 senses. So one of the best things that I can tell and recommend to you based off my experience with someone with PTSD and narcissism abuse and sexual abuse, it makes it hard sometimes for me to be in the present, but this is what works for me. Aromatherapy. Finding aromatherapy and finding the scents that really smell good to you, that gives you this calming sense of peace of mind. I have a whole set of aromatherapy that I utilize on a day-to-day basis. This allows me to bring myself back into the moment and to appreciate the small things. It's the small things that give us the power to be here right now. Those are the most important things that you can ever find peace in, is the small things. Always remember that. Number 2, find a spiritual practice, rather that is praying, rather that is meditation, rather that is anything that's connecting you to the higher source. Finding a practice and sticking to it every morning and every night. And when you feel the most weakest is when you really pray the most. I'm a believer of God. And it's crazy because the last 2 or 3 years I stopped praying, I stopped believing in God. But now that I have gone through my darkest times alone, I am a believer of God, and that is my go-to, and that is where I find my strength to be in the present moment, to find gratitude in the now. Number 3, take care of your body. Find a skincare routine, a hair care routine, go to the nail salon, get a back massage. Do something that's going to allow you to feel good on the surface level. Massages are a great thing. Another thing is nail salons, toes, nails. It's very, very soothing and relaxing. It allows you to get back into the present moment. If you don't have the money to go to the nail salon, buy you a a foot spa, and just like cater to yourself. Love yourself. Lay out in the backyard. Look at the sun. Look at the birds. Look at the trees. Go to the park. Go outside. This allows you to tap back in and get out of survival mode to find the answers that you are looking for. Once you do that, then you'll be able to focus and gain the clarity that you need, especially if you're ADHD. Because listen, if you're running around here like this, you need to find a still moment, and that's going to help you tap back into